Houblon des Obeaux, representing those that were in novice company last year. So that's it. They're off and racing for the Argento Chase, registered as the Cotswold Chase. 19 fences in all, and the Giant Bolster and Champion Court are first to break the line, with Restless Harry and Houblon des Obeaux. At this stage, Rocky Creek is held up with Harry Topper out wide, and Pigeon Island is the last to rise at fence number 1. A very sedate early pace as Champion Court leads narrowly from the Giant Bolster on the inside and Restless Harry towards the outside. Houblon des Obeaux in red colours ahead of Rocky Creek in the blue with the red sleeves. Harry Topper comes next in the maroon and yellow colours, and at the rear of the field is Pigeon Island as they prepare to turn down the side of the racecourse. And they'll have a line of fences here which starts with a plain one, and this is the steadiest run chase that we've had so far this afternoon. The Giant Bolster with Champion Court and Restless Harry as they head on towards the second. Houblon des Obeaux from Rocky Creek and Harry Topper, Pigeon Island at the rear of the field as Champion Court extends the advantage with a fluent leap over fence number 2. Racing on towards the water jump for the first time. Champion Court leading by half a length from the Giant Bolster towards the inside, Restless Harry towards the outer. Houblon des Obeaux poking his nose amongst horses, taking closer order, ahead of Harry Topper on the outside of Rocky Creek. Pigeon Island a little slow over that fence and drops a further couple of lengths off the back of the field. The first of the ditches is next. Champion Court with Houblon des Obeaux now his companion. A mistake by the Giant Bolster, who jumped off prominently, but that error puts him back in 6th place early on as they reach another plain one. Houblon des Obeaux from Champion Court, and Houblon des Obeaux picked up in front. In 3rd place, Restless Harry. 4th for Rocky Creek with Harry Topper as they turn towards the second of the ditches. The Giant Bolster nosing back up the inside, and Pigeon Island still well in touch at the rear. Racing then towards the second of the open ditches. Houblon des Obeaux in the centre, joined by Champion Court again over that. Harry Topper just a little slower than most of the rivals as they head on towards the fence at the top of the hill. Houblon des Obeaux, Champion Court and Restless Harry, pursued by the Giant Bolster. Then behind these, Rocky Creek and Harry Topper, and Pigeon Island is again Harry Topper for the 2nd consecutive fence. Didn't make an error, but was just a little hesitant and cautious, and drops back to 6th place. But at this stage, with no great pace, these errors aren't costing too much, other than the odd half length or so, as the field remain tightly grouped as they run downhill and reach the next fence. Houblon des Obeaux rises with Champion Court. The field again take it. Pigeon Island, the back marker, off the back end. So now they'll bypass what would be the next fence, and Houblon des Obeaux and Champion Court will just move off the inside. Restless Harry is in 3rd, the Giant Bolster, Rocky Creek, and then Harry Topper and Pigeon Island. So very little change in the play through the last half mile since Houblon des Obeaux moved up to join Champion Court, and they bypass this obstacle and will now complete the left-hand turn that will bring them back towards home for the first time. Houblon des Obeaux, Champion Court still under restraint, Restless Harry in 3rd. In 4th place, the Giant Bolster with Rocky Creek, Pigeon Island and Harry Topper towards the outside. These 7 runners remain pretty tightly grouped as they head up towards the next fence. Champion Court away to the inside, Houblon des Obeaux, and the stand side, Restless Harry. They are the front trio from the Giant Bolster, then Rocky Creek, Harry Topper over next, and Pigeon Island at the rear of the field. This will be the last in a circuit's time. 10 from the finish, and out in front, Champion Court with Houblon des Obeaux. The two have got into smooth rhythms. Restless Harry back in 3rd. Again, Harry Topper just tending to clamber rather over his fences. He's still well in touch, but at the moment, they're just costing him half a length or so, and he's dropped to the rear of the field with Pigeon Island as they turn away from us. Houblon des Obeaux in the red, Champion Court on the rails in the black, and Restless Harry in the 2-tone blue quarters. Behind these, the Giant Bolster in 4th, with Rocky Creek yet to make a move, has sat in about 5th place throughout. Then Pigeon Island, and Harry Topper is still well in touch as they turn down the side of the racecourse. Racing then towards another plain one. Final circuit. Champion Court, Houblon des Obeaux and Restless Harry, still little between them. The Giant Bolster over next from Rocky Creek. Again, Harry Topper into the bottom of it. Pigeon Island still in touch as they race towards the water jump. Houblon des Obeaux and Restless Harry just beginning to stride on now. Champion Court still right there on the inside as they reach the water. Over in 4th, the Giant Bolster from Rocky Creek. Harry Topper is still in 6th place, and then Pigeon Island. So this is the penultimate open ditch. Houblon des Obeaux, Champion Court still still with zest on the inside. Restless Harry over in third. Rocky Creek edging closer. The Giant Bolster next with Harry Topper, who's been better over the last couple as they reach another plain one, and then Pigeon Island. Houblon des Aubats, big leap by Champion Court. Right up to renew rivalries with Houblon des Aubats. Restless Harry still there as they climb now towards the final open ditch. In fourth place, Rocky Creek still on their heels. The Giant Bolster, Harry Topper still right there. So's Pigeon Island. So all the cards yet to be played. Another lovely leap by Champion Court. Just gives a squeeze to Houblon des Aubats, who is the meat in the sandwich between Restless Harry. Now towards the outside, Harry Topper is beginning to try and close with the Giant Bolster and Rocky Creek. Pigeon Island not that far away, last of the 7. Again, Harry Topper was the one that lost out amongst the principals. So racing downhill to what is now 3 from the finish, and the Argento Chase very much up for grabs, with 6 of them covered by only a couple of lengths and 4 lengths back to Pigeon Island. Running down then towards the third last, Champion Court over in front, from in second Restless Harry. Houblon des Aubats pushed along in third. Rocky Creek makes ground. Towards the outer is Harry Topper. The Giant Bolster is in 6th place, still in touch with a couple of lengths to find, and then Pigeon Island. They skirt round what would usually be 3 from the finish. Champion Court with Restless Harry. Houblon des Aubats trying to rejoin the action on the outside. Then behind these, Rocky Creek. Harry Topper still there on the outer. Then the Giant Bolster and Pigeon Island turning for home, and this is wide open. Champion Court leads. Restless Harry, Houblon des Aubats. Round the outside, Harry Topper, Rocky Creek and the Giant Bolster. Houblon des Aubats is driven to the lead, 2 out. Champion Court next. Restless Harry gives way. Rocky Creek angles out for a sight of the second last with the Giant Bolster. 2 from home, 5 in line. Houblon des Aubats, the Giant Bolster. Rocky Creek travels well between the pair. The Giant Bolster and Rocky Creek. The Giant Bolster's been round the block a few times. Rocky Creek, the young pretender. The Giant Bolster's away from the last, slightly the better. Rocky Creek with half a length to find, and the Giant Bolster is a length and a half clear from in second Rocky Creek. Houblon des Aubats and Harry Topper, and Rocky Creek's been well seen off by the Giant Bolster, who bounces back to form for David Bridgewater. Tight for second, Rocky Creek all out eventually with Harry Topper, who ran on. Houblon des Aubats, Restless Harry,